Hello, everyone, and welcome to Live Fitness Friday with the Parkinson's Foundation. We will have everyone muted for today's session, and we encourage you to join us on camera so we can all move together. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to share in the chat. And you can click the speaker view to see our instructor in a larger screen. We'd also love to know where you're joining us from. So if you feel like sharing, go ahead and put it in the chat. I'm Erin, and I'm joining from St. Paul, Minnesota. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. So today's Fitness Friday, and I also want to remind you of some of the other programs we offer on a weekly basis through our PD Health at Home virtual programming. We have Mindfulness Mondays, Wellness Wednesdays, and Fitness Fridays. Most of the PD Health at Home programs are recorded and posted on the Parkinson's Foundation YouTube channel. You can scan the QR code on the screen to connect to our YouTube channel. Or you could find out more and register at parkinson.org/pdhealth. PD Health at Home is presented by the Light of Day Foundation, whose generosity has made this programming possible. At the Parkinson's Foundation, we're here to support your wellness journey. These sessions are designed for general well-being and education, but they're not a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Before starting any exercise program, we encourage you to check in with your healthcare provider or Parkinson's specialist. Safety first. Let's move with confidence, listen to your body, stay steady, and modify as needed. By participating, you acknowledge that you're doing so voluntarily and at your own risk. The Parkinson's Foundation and our instructors are here to guide and support you, but we cannot be responsible for any injuries or health-related complications. So let's move together safely and with joy. We are thrilled to welcome Annela Flores to join us today for Yoga for Mind and Body Connection. She is board-certified music therapist with MusicWorks and co-owner of Union Yoga in San Diego, California. She specializes in adult populations, including inpatient medical settings, hospice and palliative care, Parkinson's disease, mental health, and older adult care. She is passionate about supporting individuals through aging, trauma, and disease with a holistic mind-body approach. She strives to use her top 5 strengths of maximizing, ideation, positivity, empathy, and woo to enhance individual potential and bring peace through music and movement. We are so thrilled to have you. I will end my slideshow and pass it on to you, Anneli.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Annela. And for this class, you'll see behind me, you'll need a chair. We'll be doing movements from the chair. There will also be standing options if you so choose and you have the space to do so. But you can also complete any of these exercises from your seat. Some optional additional props that you can use. I have some yoga blocks, and this will allow me to bring the ground a little bit closer and provide support. It's not required, but if you have something like this, it may be a useful tool for you. Let's begin by finding a nice tall seat in our chair. Adjust your position so that you can plant both feet flat on the ground or on a hard surface. Notice that your heels are directly below your knees, and step your feet about hip width distance apart. Sit up tall, find a tall neutral spine. And relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. Place your hand somewhere on your body, whether it's your lap, maybe a hand on the belly and the heart. And I invite you to close your eyes, or you can keep the eyes open and find a spot somewhere that you can gaze in the room, somewhere that's not moving. Soften your forehead and your eyelids. Let's ground into this present moment. Begin by noticing what physical sensations you're experiencing in your body. Take inventory of areas of tension, parts of your body that might feel jittery or agitated, maybe parts of your body that feel sluggish or tight or energized. Without any judgment, just observe how your body is feeling. Notice the feet on the floor and the chair supporting you. Next, pay attention to what emotions come up for you, or what thoughts are passing through your mind. Observe without any judgment. Bring your awareness back to the sensation of your breathing. And finally, when I practice, I always like to notice how my nervous system feels. Maybe I notice if I'm feeling a bit anxious or fatigued. How was my sleep last night? All of this information will guide us in our practice today. So anything that I offer in this class is an option. I encourage you to move in a way that supports you. Notice the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. See if you can take a deeper breath in your inhale, and a slow breath out. You can open your eyes now if you have them closed and look up here at the screen. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Breathe into your belly. Feel the rib cage expand. Breathe into the chest. Exhale out fully, open mouth, sigh. Breathe into the belly, chest. Exhale, sigh. One more like that. Exhale, big sigh. Release the hands. Start to invite some gentle movement into the neck. And you might rock your head side to side. Look right and left. Take it slow. And keep breathing. All together, inhale, look up at the ceiling. Lift your chin. Exhale, lower your chin to your chest. Keep the upper back still nice and tall. We're only going to try and move the neck. Inhale, look up at the sky. Exhale, lower chin to chest. Inhale, elevate your head back to center. Exhale, look over to the right. And see if you can use your eyes to gaze all the way over to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, look over to the left side. Exhale, bring your head back to center. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Place the hand on the side of your head, adding gentle pressure to deepen the stretch in the neck. Reach your left arm out. Spread the fingers wide and imagine pulling your left hand away from your head, creating more space on the side of the neck. Breathe here. You can also place the hand on the seat of the chair and grab onto the chair. Notice how that feels for the side of your neck. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Bring your head back to center. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, tilt your left ear to your left shoulder. Place the hands on the side of the head. Reach your right arm out to the side. Actively stretch the fingertips away from your body, or place the hand on the seat of the chair, adding some counter pressure to this stretch here. Whichever position feels good for you. On your next exhale, release the grip of the side of your head and lower your hands back to center. Inhale, rise your arms up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, bring your elbows wide. Press your heart forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and look up, opening the front of the heart. Spread the fingertips. Exhale, wrap your arms across your chest. Grab opposite shoulders, giving yourself a big squeeze, a big hug. Tuck your chin into your chest, round the upper spine. Inhale, sit up tall, bring the elbows wide, press your heart forward. Exhale, wrap your opposite arm on top, give yourself a big squeeze. Maybe even use your fingers to massage the back of your shoulders. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, rise your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bend to the side. And we'll take a few breaths here to find some fluid movement. And you can move this side bend in any angle. Maybe you use your left hand for support on the chair, or you can place a left hand on your hip. It might feel good to reach forward towards the front of the room. Bring that shoulder and the elbow back. Find any movement that feels good in this side bend. Good. Nice. I see some of you moving. Inhale, rise both arms up to the sky. Imagine you're holding a big exercise ball in your hand. Exhale, reach the left arm over to the side. Same thing here. We're going to move this side bend in any angle that you want. You could even reach both arms up and over to the side. Place a hand on your chair. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. You can move as slow or as briskly as you'd like. Take 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, rise both arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Proud chest, look up. Exhale, bring your hands to your lap, sit up tall. Nice, everyone. Take your right hand, place it on the outside of the left knee. Inhale, reach your right arm out. We're going to twist over to the right side. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale. See if you can twist a little deeper. Inhale. Release the grip on the hand. Come back to center. Exhale. Place your right hand on the outside of your left knee. Reach the left arm behind you. Look over your left shoulder and breathe. Exhale, release, unwind, come back to center. Inhale, rise the arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to dive our arms down, bring the torso over the top of the lap. Maybe your hands rest on your ankles. Maybe some of us can touch the floor, or you can place your hands on the top of the knees. Relax your neck, shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Rotate your head around in circles. Come back to stillness. And on your next inhale, you're going to slowly rise up one vertebrae at a time. See if you can roll up to a tall seated position. Exhale, come back to a tall seat. On your next inhale, I'm going to ask you to squinch your face like you're eating a really sour lemon. I'll come up real close to the camera so we can do it together. Inhale, squeeze your nose, squeeze your face, squeeze your lips. Exhale, lion's breath. Stick your tongue out, open your mouth wide. Breathe out. Nice, everyone. Inhale, squeeze, squinch your face, tighten all the muscles in your face. Exhale, lion breath. You can even do the hands with me just to add some expression. Inhale, squeeze, lemon. Exhale, lion. I love it. Do one more. Exhale, lion breath. Relax your jaw. Maybe give your face a little massage. Imagine chewing a big chew gum. Circle your jaw. Go in the other direction. And I know this looks funny and it feels funny. And then take a big swallow. If you have some water with you, take a sip of water. After this exercise, I often like to bring my thumbs underneath the jawline, massage the base of the tongue, massage the neck, even the cheeks. All right, I'll move back to my chair. Good job. I love to see all those lion faces. We'll do a sun A. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, dive forward. You can place your hands on blocks, your shins, ankles, or lap. Inhale, halfway lift. Place the hands on the front of the shins. Extend the spine towards the front of the room. Slight tuck of the chin. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up to center. Place your hands on your lap. Exhale. Inhale, seated cow pose. Send your heart forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together, look up, bring your elbows back. Exhale, seated cat pose. Round, tuck your navel in towards your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, guide your hands to touch at heart center. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus arms. Open the front of your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine, reach the crown forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to a seat. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Seated cow pose, look up. Exhale, seated cat pose, round and curl. Inhale, sit up, neutral spine, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands at heart center. Nice, everybody. Take a moment to settle in here. Release the hands to your sides. Inhale, chair pose. We're going to reach the arms forward. Lean forward so that your heart is over your knees. Actively press your feet into the ground. If you can, spread your toes as if you were going to sit up or stand up rather, but we're staying in our chair. Feel the activation through your legs, through your glutes. Draw your navel in toward your spine. Activate your core. Nice, everyone. Exhale, reach your left arm behind you. Chair twist. Notice if your hip is jutting forward a little bit. See if you can make both shins parallel as you twist. Inhale back to center. Rise up. Reach your right or your left leg and knee towards the chest. Exhale, kick your foot forward. Bring your elbows back. Cactus arms. Nice. Inhale, rise up. Bend the knee. Exhale, place your hands underneath your left leg. Circle your hip. You can guide your hip around in circles, go in opposite directions. Hug your knee in towards your chest. Inhale and exhale. We're going to bring the leg out to the side. Step your foot out long to the side. Let me move my blocks over. Extend your left leg out towards straight. Keep your right knee bent, heel below the knee. And we're setting up for a seated warrior two. This might take a little adjusting. You can sit closer to the edge of your chair. When you're ready, on your next inhale, reach the arms out parallel to the ground, as if someone were playing tug of war with your arms. See if you can stretch the fingertips apart from each other. Gaze over your right fingertips. Feel your feet actively planted into the ground for a strong, powerful stance. Breathe in. Exhale, lean towards the right, and then place your elbow or your hand on top of the right knee. Reach the left arm up and over, extended side angle. So again, some of us might have the elbow down here. You can place the elbow a little higher on the hips, or you can place the palm on top of the knee. Good. I'm pressing my foot into the ground and reaching my hand all the way over. Good. Inhale, reverse. Place your left hand on your hip. Reach the right arm up and back. Bend to the side. Inhale, peel this right shoulder blade back as you gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, back to center. Place both hands on your hips. Breathe in. Extend the crown towards the ceiling. Exhale, step your left foot in. The feet are wider than hip width distance. Inhale, reach the arms to all the corners of the room. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe you place the hands on the knees. If you have blocks or some kind of sturdy prop, you can put them on the ground right in front of you. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, reach the left arm up towards the sky, full twist. Inhale, lower the hand towards the ground, or you can place the hands on the knee. Exhale, reach the right arm up to the sky, twist. Inhale, full. Exhale, place your hands on your hips and sit up tall. Step your feet in to center. Shake it out. Bring your knees together and apart, almost like you're doing this Charleston dance. Feet hip width distance apart, feet below the knees. Inhale, rise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms, separate the hands. Exhale, seated chair pose. We're gonna lean our torso forward, heart over the knees. Same thing here. Activate through the feet. Strong legs, as if you were going to stand up, but we'll stay in the seat. Exhale, twist to the right side. Reach the right arm behind you. Look over your right shoulder, your right fingertips. Reach your hands away from each other. Breathe in. Exhale, guide the right hand back to center. Inhale, hug your right knee in towards your chest. Exhale, cactus arms, extend the leg long. Inhale, bend the knee, reach up. Exhale, lower your hands beneath your thigh. Circle the hip. Go in one direction and then the other. Inhale, hug your knee towards your chest. Exhale, guide the foot out wide. Step it to the side. Walk your foot out so that your leg is going towards straight. Point your left toes at an angle. Keep the left knee bent. Preparing for our seated warrior two. Feet are firmly pressing in the ground. Core is nice and strong. Reach the arms out to the side. Breathe in. Exhale, spread the fingertips away from each other. Lower the shoulders down slightly. Inhale, shift over to the left. Exhale, extended side angle. You can place a hand on the knee, bring the elbow down, reach the right arm up and over. Create a long line from your toes to your fingertips. Feel the energy drawing up from the earth. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, place your right hand on your hip. Reach your left arm up and back. Inhale, peel this left shoulder back so you look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, sit back up tall, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step your feet out wide. So bring that right foot back underneath you. And then we're gonna fold forward. This might be a good chance to grab some blocks if you have them. Place the hands on the knees, the shins, or the ankle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Can slowly rotate the neck, shake the head side to side. Find any movements here. Maybe you want to do a cat and cow. And when you're ready, you'll slowly roll up, come up to a seat. And step the feet back in hip width distance apart. So we finished our first sequence. This is a time to reset and rebound. Find a tall, meditative posture and close your eyes or soften your gaze. And check in with yourself. Notice how your body is feeling now. Notice if there's anything that's changed. Observe your breathing, return to its natural pace. And some sensations that I like to observe during this rebound is the temperature of my body warmer or cooler? Can I feel my heartbeat? Do I notice any change in my mood, my thoughts, my emotions? Are there parts of my body that feel more open and expansive? And if you're really enjoying this meditation and you feel like you want to stay here for the rest of the class, you are more than welcome to do so. But if you are ready to continue with some more movement, start to find some small movements, maybe wiggle the fingers and toes. Good. Find any stretches that feel good. The next part of the sequence, I will demonstrate as a standing sequence. And you can do the same thing that we just did from your chair. If you would like to stand, you can join me as well. Plant both feet flat on the ground. Inhale, rise the arms up overhead. Exhale, seated chair pose, lean forward. Press the feet actively into the ground. Exhale, if you're standing with me, stand all the way up. Strong legs, strong tree stance. Good. Shift to the side of your chair. If your chair has a backrest, that's going to be a nice support for us. Feet hip width distance apart, spread the toes. Activate the legs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, send the hips back, reach the arms forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Send the left arm back and look over the left fingertips, the left shoulder. Notice if your right hip is peeking forward a little bit, send the right hip back. Shins are parallel to one another. Inhale, center, reach the arms forward. Exhale, stand up. Place one hand on the side of the chair. Hug the left knee in towards your chest. Press that right foot actively into the ground. Engage your quads. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend the left leg out towards straight. Bring the arm to a cactus position. Inhale, bend the knee, reach up. Exhale, send the right foot back behind you. A little bit of balance if you have something to hold on to. Warrior three. Lower that back foot down, bend into the right knee. Separate your feet so that they're on two train tracks rather than a tightrope. So see if you can have a nice wide stance on the feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arm with the right hand. Inhale up towards the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Spiral the back foot down so that the toes are pointed in this direction, and then the right toes are going to be pointed forward. Bend into your right knee. Reach the right arm towards front. And if you feel really strong in your legs and you want to try and balance, reach the left arm behind you. I'm going to shift to the side so you can see my stance. Right knee is bent, left leg towards straight. Warrior two. Inhale, shift to the right. Exhale, extended side angle. Place a hand or the elbow on the thigh. Reach the left arm up and over. Inhale, reverse warrior. Place your left hand on the hip, reach the right arm up and back. Inhale, reach back up, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Draw your left heel in, toes pointed out. Star pose. Hands extend towards the sky. Look up. Let's see a big smile on your face. This is a pose of joy. It's hard not to be joyful when you're spreading your arms and your feet. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Slight bend in the knees. Maybe the hands can rest on the ankles, the ground. If you're facing your chair too, you can fold forward by placing the hands on the seat of the chair. Inhale, hands on the hips, rise up nice and slow. Exhale, step your feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands at heart center. Beautiful, everybody. We'll do the same thing on the other side. If you're standing up, switch to the opposite side of your chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, chair pose. Send the hips back, reach the arms forward. Inhale, twist chair, reach the right arm back, look over your right fingers. Again, notice here if the left hip is shifting forward, see if you can draw the hip back so the shins are parallel. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, stand up tall, guide your right leg in towards your chest. Exhale, extend the right leg long, bend the arm, cactus arms. Inhale, reach towards the sky, bend the knee. Exhale, send the right foot back behind you. Reach the left arm forward, and then slowly, or gently rather, land your foot behind you. Whew. Good job. That's a challenge. Notice that your feet are on separate train tracks here. Bend into your left knee, straighten your right leg. Reach the arm up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Spiral the back foot down. Point your left toes forward, your right toes out to the side. Reach the arms. Maybe one hand is on the chair if you need that extra support. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower the left hand or elbow to the knee. Reach the right arm up and over. Okay, and I'll shift here so you can see my stance. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the left arm up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, step your feet slightly together, toes pointed out. Star pose. Big smile. Bend your knees, inhale. Exhale, launch up, step your feet together. Place your hands at heart center. Great. How are we doing, everybody? I love it. Come back to a meditative seat. Sit up tall in your chair. Place your hands on your knees. Inhale, seated cow pose. As you pull into the top of your knees, you're going to press your heart forward, squeeze your shoulder blades back, gaze up. Exhale, seated cat pose. Round your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. Press the hands into the knees. Nice. Inhale, sit up tall, neutral spine. Exhale. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Place your left hand on your hip and bend to the side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Bring the left arm up and over. Bend to the side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower your hands. Roll your shoulders back. Let's do this 4 times. 4. Big breaths. 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Keep the elbows wide like you're gonna do the chicken dance. Twist to the right. Look over your right elbow. See if you can send your gaze behind you. Inhale, reverse, come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Look over your left elbow. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, place your hands on your lap. This next part I like to do sometimes at the beginning or the end of classes, and is an exercise you could do anytime at home. You're going to start to gently pat your lap, tap your knees, tap all sides of your leg, behind your leg, behind your knees, inside of your knees, all the way down the front of your shin, your ankle, back of your ankle. Keep tapping, bring it all the way up. Tap your hips, the sides of your legs. Bring your hands to fist and slowly, or gently rather, tap your lower back, your sacrum. Bring the hands around to your belly. Tap your belly, your rib cage. And the sides. Tap your chest, your collarbone. Tap your shoulder. Release your right arm and squeeze or tap your right arm all the way down. Give your hands a good squeeze. Massage your fingers. Bring it all the way up. And switch arms. Squeeze your left arm all the way down. Tap. Tap your shoulder. Bring your hands to the back of your neck. Tap gently with your fingertips, the base of your skull, behind your ears, the back of your head, your temples, your crown, your forehead, above your eyebrows, on your cheekbones. Be gentle on your face, your jaw hinge. Open your mouth, relax your jaw, tap your chin. Underneath your chin, your neck. Breathe in, reach the hands up. Hold. Exhale, place your hands at heart center. Close your eyes. Release the control of your breath. Melt the shoulders down and away from your ears. Relax your tongue and your jaw. Take a moment to bring to mind gratitude, one thing you are grateful for, at least one thing you're grateful for today. Let that gratitude bring a big smile to your face. We'll take in one last collective breath together as a group. Breathe in. Exhale out. Thank you all so much for joining me for this Fitness Friday. How's everyone feeling? I wish I could see your faces a little bit bigger, but I'm seeing you all practice with me. I see some thumbs up. Thank you for joining me today. Again, my name is Annela. Thank you to the Parkinson's Foundation for having me lead our session.
Thank you so much, Annela, for joining us today for this wonderful program. And thanks for all of you for joining us. Just a reminder to get a copy of your exercise recommendations at parkinson.org/exercise and keep the momentum of your movement practice. If you have any questions or would like to access any of our free resources, reach out to our helpline by calling 1-800-4PD-INFO. That's 1-800-473-4636. Thanks for being a part of the Parkinson's Foundation community. Hope you have a wonderful weekend and we'll see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.